everyone, welcome to Southern Wreaths. Today I'm going to make this really pretty rainbow wreath. It's made with, I believe it's pronounced Gerbera Daisies. I'm also going to use this foam ring that I got from Dollar Tree. To start, I'm going to go through and pop off all of the flowers and then push them back on, and then I'm going to push the leaves up, and if you put enough glue, the leaves will glue as well. And then I'm going to trim off the flower. I left probably 2 to 3 inches, and I go back and recut them. So you only need about 1.5 inches because I was sticking them in the ring and it was going all the way through, and I didn't want that to happen. And here's another way you can do it. You can just pop off all the flowers and then quickly go through and glue them back on and trim them away. I didn't have the exact same amount of each color flower, but in the end, I don't think it really matters. It's still pretty. I like things when they're not perfect. And see, with the purple, I just pulled both of the things off. These are the colors I end up with. I do add some yellow later, and I'll show you how I do that, because I could not find any yellow ones that I liked. They had some, but they were really pale, and I wanted a brighter yellow. Alright, I just pulled the sticker off, and now I'm just going to stick them in. I'm not wrapping the ring, and I'm not hot gluing them yet, so I have some flexibility as I go along. But see, it was too long, so I'm just going to trim it away. And I will pause the camera and go through and just trim all of them away. And I decided to do rainbow. I was thinking about doing like alternating colors, but since I didn't have enough of each one to do that, I just did each section a different color. And I do go back through and put them more in a rainbow order, but I do that later. This wreath was so simple and so much fun to make. This is actually the last wreath video I'm going to have before I start fall. And if you watch my video to the end, I'm going to give you a sneak peek at next week's video. I really love doing fall. I'm really excited for it. Okay, so I had these sunflowers left over from a few wreaths ago, and I'm trying to figure out a way to make them look right on this wreath. So first I took them apart. I just took the center out, which I'm saving because who knows what I'll need that for. And then I put the green in the center just so it would match the other ones, but it doesn't look right, so I go through and take those out. And I actually stuck a stem in each one, and I didn't like the way it was covering, so I had another bundle of sunflowers, but these were a little bit lighter. So I'm just going to pull out the stems that I put in the bright yellow ones. And where that hole was, I'm going to stick it on this one and then push up. And then there's a little piece underneath holding it, and I'm just going to glue that as well. You don't have to do this if you buy yellow daisies. Like I said, I didn't like the ones they had there. They were too pale. And then I just trim it away like all the other ones. And see, once it's in there, you really can't see a huge difference in them. They don't cover as much, of course, but I didn't have a lot of the red either. I do pull some of the green centers off of the flowers that are on the inside of the ring, because you won't see them anyway, and I glued them on there. And then I cut up this leaf that I had from one of the stems that didn't have a flower on it, but it had the leaf. And this is just to make it match what's already there. Alright, now I'm going through and I'm going to pull out each individual flower, put a dab of hot glue on that hole that it made, and then stick it back in. This does take time, so if you wanted to do it as you go, that's fine too. I just didn't know exactly how I was going to lay everything out, and this just gave me more freedom. And it just keeps it a little more secure if you glue them. I did turn it upside down and shake it before I glued it, and nothing fell out, but just in case, I wanted to make sure that it was really secure. And there at the end, I just started pulling a lot of them out and just doing them in a row. But that's it. That's how I made my Gerbera Daisy rainbow wreath. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and if you learned anything or liked my video, please like, share, and subscribe. Keep watching for next week's sneak peek.